Hello gamers, Pet here. Welcome to my Hand of Fate review or first look. I'm kind of thinking on how to make this video exactly because I am enjoying this game, but I kind of find it. I've been playing it for the past 3 hours, and I'm not really at the end because the game can be longer with endless mode. So I would just call it like a semi-ish review-ish, first look-ish. So Hand of Fate, it's kind of a cool concept. I really love a lot of aspects of this game. I really love the animation on how this dude is actually presenting the game itself, because in a way I'm playing a game with this dude, and you will see how he's mixing up the decks and how he's putting stuff down, and it's, as I've said, it's kind of a cool concept. In a way it's a little bit like a card game with some dungeon elements, but when I'm actually in a fight, in a combat, you are going into this 3D perspective where you are actually controlling a dude hitting people with your sword or axe or whatever, right? So let's actually start and show you some on how Hand of Fate is being played. As I've said, there is an endless mode and a story mode, and endless mode is just going to go endless. Story mode, as I've said, I've been playing for 3 hours, and this is what I've unlocked so far, right? So it was pretty fast, but it was pretty enjoyable, and I still have to do those dudes over here. And right now I'm at Queen of Plague, right? So every time you are finishing a row, you are also unlocking these cards, which will, in bandit strength increase, new starting gear, increased stun, and so on. So let's actually start with the Queen of Plague. I already tried to do this once, and I actually failed. But in a way, I do want for that to happen, because I do want you to show you stuff. This is one of the reasons I was thinking on actually making a proper review with me scripting the whole video and then showing you bits, with gameplay recorded. But it's really a game that you really have to see on how a person plays it, so you will be able to form a better opinion if it is a game you want to purchase or not. So right, Queen of Plague, I can use my deck builder, and if you don't want to spend time with your deck, you can use the recommended, and then your decks will be upgraded to the recommended. And this is basically my equipment deck, and this is my encounters deck, right? These are the cards that I will be able to draw. So for example, the game might say, hey, draw from your equipment decks, and I will be able to draw one of those things, a sword or an armor or a shield, right? These are the encounters that I will be able to encounter during my journey. The thing is that old dude is also going to add up his own cards, and you will see that whilst I'm going to click start game, and I will also lower the game volume a little bit, so you will be able to hear the dude, because it's really having a pretty awesome flavor. You see, he's putting his own cards into my into the decks.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Okay, so you see, this is your health, this is your food, this is your gold. Every time I move, these are the encounters. The encounters got drawn from the encounters deck, and they were placed randomly over here, right? So let's actually move over here and let's see what we are going to find. Oh, I have no idea what the hell happened. What happened? But okay, so I think it was a kind of a random encounter which actually shows me something. I know. I will go over here, I guess. Was this a bug or something?
And see what you will find.
Turn back. Oh, I think I think I was like so lucky that I immediately found the exit. Like I start from here and usually have to find the exit, and while you on your journey to the exit, you will go over those other cards. So I was so lucky that I actually found the exit immediately. But I don't actually want to go to the exit to go to the next level or round or whatever. I actually want to go over here and do this asleep at the inn. This is a new card, as you can see,
and a sleeping man's belongings.
And you see, if I complete this event, I will be able to get one of these tokens, and these tokens, you are only getting them the first time you are encountering a new card. So let's see what's
Again, a token is at stake.
While sleeping at an inn, you jolt awake and find the battle rifling through your belongings. You are quick on your feet, weapon ready in hand. Click. The bandit lots, clearly drunk. Easily there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There is a good lad. He stands unsteadily, clucking a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm in protest and earn a punch in the face. Looks like the Nancy here wants to fight. The bandit laughs again, spitting at your feet and turns to leave. Attack the thievery bandit or lower your weapon. Attack him, what the hell. With one practice swing you execute him. A surprise gives him the last sound he makes. Suddenly the room fills with the bandit lackeys. Okay. So I'm going to have a combat. I'm going to fight 3 dust of maximum level, you see that red there, and then 2 dust of maximum level, so 5 in total. This is going to be weird. And check out these animations. This is actually the combat, the actual combat on how the combat is happening. Okay, so I control my character with the WSAD, and this is kind of hack and slash. Whenever I see that green thing, I can press Q to do a counter, you know, like a block. But, you know, the combat might seem a little bit easy now, but it's getting nastier. I actually, it's kind of a cramped space, so I'm still, and I don't have, you know, like a lot of equipment. But I only lost like 4 life so far. Okay, so this was the encounter, and this is how the combat is being played in a game. So in a way you kind of saw, you know, the game. You have this board, thievery bandits with your account, wipe and stick with blood that's run down your weapon. You turn hoping to find a wash basin and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost form of the forest. In its eyes so familiar, so real compared to the shitty body, look at you in fear. You took their lives so easily. Are you already lost? Remember who you are, who you were. I have lingered so long in this place, it drains you, so don't forget me. You blink and the ghost is gone. The eyes are gone. The eyes, those eyes gone. Okay, so I didn't got the token, so I kind of didn't do what I supposed to do in a way, right? So let's actually move to this area. Ember Town Hero. A new card again. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Ask him his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attack my home village of Ember Town. I killed some of them, and in an ambush I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest in town. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. If you have any honor, like what, dude, what the hell? Okay, so Ember Town Hero, I do have to go there. Now another thing that I have to mention, every time you move you are going to lose 1 food. Bam. And food is another mechanic that involves things. So let's actually do this.
Let's find out what type of character you really are.
You have caught up with the Ember Town village's raiders who called out, "Stay out your hand, adventurer, when we will share the spoils with you." Refuse the deals with the thieving scum. The dealer drowns 1 monster card. The dealer drowns 1 monster card. So the dealer drew a monster card random from that deck, right? So I'm going to fight 2 dusts of maximum level. You can skip the animation, but you know, for demo purposes I'm going to leave it because the animations are kind of cool. So, you know, fighting 2 of them, it's kind of just click, 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 click. I mean, the animations are, you know, you spend more time during the animations than in combat in a way. But it's still, the combat is still enjoyable once you get, and you know, as I said, I was lucky right now, but sometimes you will see the dealer draw 3 cards with high level characters and you will really have problems and you will receive you know, damage, and then you move forward while you didn't have time to heal, and then bam, you have to do a combat again. So you carefully turn out the thievery's pockets. The dealers draw 3 gain cards, and he's going to draw right now 3 gain cards. 1. I gain 3 food.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Armory, drew 1 equipment, and so I'm going to draw from my equipment right now. My equipment deck. And I got some mage gloves that says killing an enemy launches 3 magic missiles at any remaining opponents. That's actually useful. And then 15 gold. Okay. So I barely more than whispers. He relates the location of an ancient treasure hidden in the Valley of Hill Giants. Then he dies. This card's token is
Another
yours.
token brings you closer to your goals.
So let's actually go to the next, level, round, or however you want to call it. I'm going to embark on a sea voyage.
Is there?
Board the ship.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
So this is the thing, the game really has a pretty nice flavor, and there are plenty of cards and plenty of encounters that you will, encounter. And the writing is great, and with the animation and the whole vibe, the game really, has a good vibe overall. So let's actually move here. Helpful Priest.
Priests, gods, and eternal.
As you see, he's not a new card, he's not giving me a token, because he already gave me a token when I met this card a couple of rounds ago, Give, for a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Give the priest half of your food. Let's do that and we will gain a blessing. And you see, this is the card that we are going to follow. It's kind of this one. No, it was this one. Sometimes you will be able to draw stuff like that, but then you will have success and failures, and if you fail, bad things will happen. If you succeed, good things will happen. Probably if if I would have get the big success and not the normal success, it would have been better. I will probably draw 2 blessing cards or something like that. What is the blessing card? Holy Touch. Undead that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves. Nice. Let's actually go down. Call for the Priest, also a new card, but it doesn't give a token. In a shady groove of the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Approach the shop. Okay, it's just a shop. Greeting, wise travel. And these are, sometimes you will find various shops where you will be able to buy food. And I don't have gold. I don't have gold at all. Again, with the animation, I can buy blessings, which again, as I've said, I don't actually have any money. There are various cards, and I also love the artwork. The artwork is really interesting. Maybe not this one in particular, but it has, a general good vibe with this black and white, So, buy food. Let's actually try to buy 3 food, because I don't want to risk. If you run out of food, you will start losing health, so let's leave this place. Let's actually go over here, I guess. Ooh, Cursed Gambler. Shit, this one is really annoying. In an old tavern at the edge of the dark forest, you meet a gambler. And for the purpose of demonstrating, I'm going to accept. He grins diabolically as you sit down, making you uneasy. The stakes are this. If you win, I give you something from my collection of magical items. If I win, then I'll curse you instead. And this is going to be hard. As you can see, there is only 1 success card. Let's try to follow it. Is this one? Yes, this is the first time I'm actually doing this. You play well, your opponent frowns and reaches beneath the table for your prize. Draw 1 equipment. Only 1 equipment card, come on. Oh, a shield, which is actually kind of a crappy shield, because it's basically the same shield I already have right now, equipped. So...
Really? Is that what you're going
and
to
he
do?
will... Oh, he's not asking me if I want to play again. If you fail, he will ask you if you want to play again. So I did that, and I lost about 4 times, and I got like 4 curses on me. Hey, Mr. Lionel. I'm not going to read, but it is one of the first things. Ask him what he needs. And then he gave me... Aha, I know what you need. Drew 1 equipment card. Okay. Ooh, this is actually a consumable. During my combat, I will be able to press a key and it will do this. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body.
Crafting vile poisons to disgraceful.
So I think it's like, let's move. Hopefully the, no, I don't want to go there to the shop. No, pass by. Let's go here. Is this the one? No.
Your food runs short. This does not
I was,
bode well.
hoping for the exit, but I found a new card. Holy Forge. Let's see.
As you plunder the secrets
On a
of your
busty,
memories,
lonely plain, you come across the shattered remains of an old monastery. Searching the building, you meet an old man dressed in dirty robes. Long ago, we and the Brotherhood forged holy weapons to support the war against the infidels. But the infidels were strong, and one day, one of their raiding parties took us by surprise. They destroyed most of our tools and took our supplies, including all of the rare metals were used to craft our weapons. The king's army never returned after that day. I know now what became of them in the years that follow. I have stayed here all these years, but only the ghosts remain to keep me company. All the other who survived the attack left long ago. Leave. You did the monk free well and left him sitting by a silent, empty ruin. Okay, it's weird. I kind of didn't encounter anything special, and I lost that token. Maybe there were some stuff that's supposed to happen, or I'm missing something in order to trigger that event. Huh. Forest escape.
What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon.
Take the forest path. And then bam!
You understand what it is we do now.
Traveling jeweler. I kind of don't. I ran out of food and I have no money. Pass by. I can't really. Let's hope I will gain some food. Ah. Ratman hunting. Draw one more. I'm going to fight 6 of these annoying Ratmen. They are level 1 only, however. Okay, so let's actually skip the animation. And let's drive into them. Bam, bam. I'm countering them. I'm countering them again. If you see it with red, you won't be able to block. I'm receiving a lot of damage. But I survived. I forgot to use the ability. One food gain card. Alright, let's see. A lot of food. I want a lot of food. 10 food. Alright. Let's continue. Noble trader. I never encountered this card.
Mind, or simply noble by birth.
Another card that didn't do anything. The noble trader just looked at me, and then probably I'm missing, some kind of equipment or something like that. This is a little bit intriguing. This is the first time this happened to me. Stranger in the shadows.
Aha. The Count enters
On the dark moonless night, okay. Would you willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He has taking out a bag of coins. Let's accept, just for the fun of it. Okay, let's attack him. Success. I'm going to look for those 2 cards. Okay. Whew. They actually don't move. You actually, if you follow the card, you will be able to pick the one. 3 gold gain cards. Nice. 25. 25. 15. Okay, so you kind of figure it out how this game is being played. There are a lot of encounters, a lot of equipment. You are building up your decks. The story mode is cute, but you will probably be able to finish it in about 4 or 5 hours. As I said, I've reached that area that you saw in about 3 hours, and I only died once at this, boss. Last time I tried to play. But you do have that endless mode, which, in theory is endless. Now, the game is priced at 22 euros, so I'm not sure if that's worth to you. This is kind of a subjective thing. I personally, I will be like a little bit like, I don't know yet. But the game, is great. I love the artwork, I love the animations, I love the interaction. You kind of didn't heard this guy that much because I was talking, but he's always giving up twists and he talks about, you think, there was an easy card that kind of gave me easily some money or some equipment, and he was like, that card is very overpowered, I should balance things a bit, and he was saying it, and it was, you know, cool overall. So, you know, this was, you know, Hand of Fate. You know, give it a try, because I do find that it's a really interesting game, and it's, you know, enjoyable. It is enjoyable, I do have to say that. So, you know, like this video if you liked it. Hopefully this was useful to you. You know, dislike this video if you dislike it, but please tell me why, because I do want to improve my videos. Head over to GamerPET.com to check out my website, and you know, I do weekly giveaways where I give away games. So, you know, if you want some free games, you know, check over there. So anyway, hopefully this video was useful. As I've said, see you soon, guys. Goodbye.